All right, y'all. Welcome back to Closed Minded Media. Topic for today: are tariffs helping the economy? Let's talk about it. Coworkers, family members, friends. I've been getting to a bunch of conversations with people about tariffs and are they actually going to prop up the economy? And are we in the golden age of America? I do think there's a huge misconception about what tariffs do. All in all, got to be real with you guys. Tariffs in nature are inflationary. I repeat, tariffs in their nature are inflationary. Does this mean that tariffs are bad? No, I actually think that tariffs, when done the right way, can help stabilize and also give better long-term growth for an economy. But there's a really big thing that I want to bring up that I keep hearing about. We're going to bring back domestic manufacturing. We're going to increase American jobs. We're going to bring more and more jobs back to America. Real with you guys, as much as I want that to happen, that is not how business works, and that is not what these companies are going to do. You guys know why we have so many overseas manufacturers, why we even have all of these things in China, European countries, African countries, Southeast Asian countries, why we do so much overseas hiring and why a lot of our manufacturing facilities are not located in America. I'm going to give you guys an economics lesson. One of the biggest expenses for a business to incur are not manufacturing costs. The number one expense are employees. That is the biggest expense that most companies are going to deal with. And that is the biggest reason why America deindustrialized itself from the 70s and the 80s and why we looked into overseas manufacturing to begin with. I'm going to explain this a little bit more. When you hire a worker overseas, when you can hire children, when you can pay people such a low wage, even if you raise tariffs by 200, 300%, it would never touch how much you would have to pay those people to work here in America. Because of things like fair wages and children not being able to go in the workplace, it would never make sense for Apple, Microsoft to bring a lot of this manufacturing here because they would lose so much money. Or let me not say lose, they wouldn't be able to keep as much money. So if someone's telling you that all of these tariffs are going to bring back American jobs, not going to say they're lying, but I don't know if they've worked in a business. Because if you're a business owner and you want to cut corners, the one thing you can't cut corners in is paying people that have already worked the hours that they were supposed to work. Even though steel, computer chips, even food, all of these things, it would never make sense to do them here. It would never, and that's really how capitalism works, guys. Is that it would never make sense to bring any of this manufacturing back here, even if tariffs reached 1,000%. It's just because you would never be able to pay someone as cheap here that you can pay overseas. I mean, that's kind of how it works. Not gonna lie, guys. A lot of this manufacturing will